Hi, it's Mrs. Stewart here, and it's week 3 of Playing with Sounds. We hope you enjoyed playing the rhyming pairs and snap with your children, and that you saw an improvement in their abilities to recognise rhyming sounds and maybe to create rhyming sounds of their own. I would just like to add to that if your child produces a word that's not a real word, so if you say what rhymes with snake and they say pake, that's not a problem. It's not a real word, but they're recognising the rhyming sound, and that's what we're wanting them to do at the moment. So even non-words like that can be helpful in getting their ear in and recognising rhyming. So we're moving on now to game 3, which is called Sentence Snakes and Ladders. Your contents pack, you should have snakes and ladders, play together, chat together card. You should have a board and 2 packs of sentence cards and 4 counters if you can persuade 4 people to play with you. So there's no dice with this game. How we play the game is we use the number of words in a sentence to move your counter along. But it's not a counting exercise, so you don't show the child the card. You keep the card facing you and you read the card to them, and you would say, "Hi, Mum," and then they would count, "Hi, Mum," how many words in that sentence, and they move their counter along that number of words. Set 1 words are the simpler set. Each word in set 1 is a single syllable word. That means you can count it with 1 tap or 1 clap. This sentence says, "Time to go." Each word just has 1 clap, 1 syllable in it. Dad went to the shops. And getting your child to clap the words like that is a nice way to count the number of words. Or they could jump forward the number of words physically as well, or they can move their counter on the board. So lots of different ways that you can use this. Even when you're out and about, you could be getting them to jump along to the number of words in a sentence you give them. So the game is played just like a normal game of snakes and ladders. We put our counters on the start. This, we don't let the child see the words because it's not accounting to see the words, it's accounting to hear the words, so you have to listen. Set 1 words, as I say, are very straightforward. Each word only has 1 beat. Set 2 words are a little bit more challenging. Some of the words in each sentence have more than 1 syllable. For instance, this one, "We are going on holiday." And you can pause between the words just to help your child. You can read it again for them. "We are going on holiday." And going and holiday have more than 1 syllable, so they have to listen for the break in the sentences. When your child starts reading, this is such an important skill because they have to realise that each word in a sentence is a separate sound, and they can also point to the words as you are reading the book. "Big Moose was thirsty." If you point to them first as an example and then let them have a go, "He went to the river and this sentence has a break and goes down underneath, and that's very important so that they realise they go back to the beginning. "Drank and drank." You can do that with any book that you're reading with your child. I wouldn't do it all the time, but it might be nice to try it every now and again. You still want to enjoy the story together. Here's ready to have a little shot of a sentence snakes and ladders. So I'm going to read the sentence to you. I've picked set 2 because these guys are a wee bit older and should be quite good at this. So you've got to count the words in the sentence and then move your counter along. You go first. "We are going on holiday." We are going on holiday. How many? 3, 4, 5, and you've got to go back down the snake, all the way back down. Right, here's yours. Yours is "Climb the ladder." Do you want to try saying it and count it on your fingers? Do that for me. "Climb the ladder." How many do you go? 3. 1 jump, 2, 3, and you go. Well, that's what you do. You climb the ladder, up you go. Oh, I couldn't have planned that better. "Hello, Dad." You say it for me. Hello, Dad. How many is that? 1, 2. How many?
2.
2. Good. And we'll do one more. "It is very cold." You do it for me. How many? 4. On you go. 1, jump. 1, 2, and up to 11. 3, 4, and you're at the bottom of the snake. So you would just play the game to find out who the winner is. If you land on a snake, you go down. If you land on a ladder, you go up just as normal. But the children should be listening for each word. For instance, away is not away. It's not, so they need to listen for just how one word. And if you read it with just a slight pause between it, then that would help them. Play together, chat together card gives you ideas of things that you can do when you're reading with your child. And your comments on your little Playing with Sounds diary. Thank you to everyone who did that. We got some really interesting comments in, and it's all useful feedback for me in my role and lets me know how many people have engaged with the game and enjoyed it. So if you can continue to fill out your little diary, that would be great. Thank you.